to my channel. It is October. I absolutely adore the month of October. Even though I'm a summer girl, I prefer the summer months, but October is such a beautiful season to me. Right now in nature, everything is transitioning and there are beautiful shades of golds, rusts, burnt oranges and reds. So I wanted to create a makeup look based on the colors in nature right now. So let's get started on this tutorial and I show you how I created this look. So after you've applied your primer, apply a little bit of Scotch tape to the outer edge of your eye, and this is just going to give us a more precise finish on the outer corner of the eye. Next, out of the Revlon Not Just Nudes palette, I'm going to take that plummy brown and my Prism Detail brush, and I'm going to take this and apply this to the outer corner of my lid and into the outer crease, and taking it up onto the edge of the tape. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Prism Pink Champagne palette and I'm going to grab this plummy brown shade and a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go over where I just applied that cream shadow. I applied the cream shadow as a base because I really want the plummy brown to stand out in this look. So we're just going to go over the top of that with your big fluffy brush. Okay, so once that's completed, I'm now going to take my Prism Detail brush again and I'm going to wipe it off really well, and I'm going to go back in to the Pink Champagne palette and I'm going to take that matte nude peachy tone and I'm going to apply that right from the crease where I've stopped with my dark shadow, and I'm going to pull it right down into the inner corner. And then I'm just going to move backwards and forwards in windshield like motions just to blend it in so it doesn't look so harsh. Next, I'm going to take my Tint Cosmetics Shimmering Face Pearls in Sunkissed, and I'm going to tap some of that out into the lid. And I'm going to take my flat stiff brush again, and this is such a beautiful pinky gold. And I'm going to take my flat stiff brush and I'm going to apply this now right to the inner corner of my eyelid only. Look how beautiful that shade is. And I'm going to move up into where I applied that neutral color just so that it blends in. Okay, I'm going to take my flat stiff brush again. I'm going to wipe it off really well because now I'm going to go in with Tint Shimmering Face Pearls in Bronze Glow, and I'm going to apply that right to the mid lid to outer corner. Like so, and this shade is such a warm bronzy shade. It's so beautiful. It just screams fall. So we're going to take that into the outer corner, right into that plummy brown shade. And I'm still packing it onto the lid with the flat stiff brush and a little bit into the outer crease. Okay, so once that's completed, you can kind of see the fall autumnal feel coming through to this look. It's really a pretty shade. I hope the camera is capturing that well for you. Okay, so next I'm going to take my pressed powder and I'm using Maybelline Dream Wonder, and I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush, and I'm using my Prism fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to tap a little bit off, and I'm going to take some of that powder now and I'm going to use that to blend. So I'm going to go right where I applied that neutral shade just above it and into that plummy shade. And I'm going to take it up underneath the brow. I'm now going to tap the excess off, and I'm going to go ahead now and buff these shades together. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe this brush off really well, and I'm going to take my Tint Cosmetics in Vanilla Sky, which is a pretty whitish gold shade, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that just up under my brow. And just buff it out on the edges. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my angled brush, and I'm going to pick up some more of that Sunkissed shade, which is that pretty bright gold, and I'm going to apply that right to the inner corner of my eye, and I'm going to buff it out till about mid line, just to the center of my eye. Okay, so once that's done, I'm now going to remove this tape, and you can see what a clean, precise edge I have here, which is exactly what I'm going for. So now I'm going to go ahead with my Prism Detail brush again, and I'm going to pick up some of that plummy brown shade from the Pink Champagne palette, and I'm just going to sweep this underneath the eye, and I'm going to attach the lower and upper eyeshadow together. Okay, so next I'm going to take my angled brush, and I'm going to use Maybelline's Eye Studio Black Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to apply that to my top lid. Now I start from the middle and I sweep it out onto the ends, and I flip my brush over at the end, and I'm going to keep the thickness just on the outer corner of the eye. And then I'm going to maneuver in and sweep it through, keeping it thin towards the inner corner. Okay, so once that's done, you should have an inner corner line that's thin, that gradually thickens as it gets to the outer corner. So what we're going to do now, and I know I look a hot mess with all this fallout on my face, don't worry, I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to take my angled brush again, and I'm going to work on my wing. So just where the lower lash line and the upper lash line meet in that corner, you're going to take your brush, and you're just going to draw a line outwards. And I'm kind of keeping my line very small and dainty today because I'm going to wear this look out this afternoon, so I want to keep it as daytime appropriate as possible. So we're just going to wing it out ever so slightly in a dainty little flick, and then we're going to bring it back onto the lid and connect these lines together. Okay, so once that's completed, I'm going to take some more of that black liquid liner and my angled brush, and I'm just going to apply it at the very bottom of my lash line, right where I smudged in that plummy brown. And I'm going to keep this line rather faint because I'm going to mix a little bit of gold in there, but I just want to have a little bit of definition in my lower lash line. Okay, so once you've done that, now we're going to take that bronzy gold shade and dip your brush, your angled brush, back into your bronzy gold shade, and we're just going to go on the inner lash line and blend that through. Okay, so once that's completed, I'm going to take my Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express mascara in black, and I'm going to wiggle it up my lid. Okay, so that completes my eye look. I'm going to get right up close so you can have a little look-see. I'm now going to clean up this mess underneath my eyes, and I'm going to join you back here to do blush and lips. Okay gals, time for lips. So I'm going to take my Tint Cosmetics Flavored Lip Shine in Pepper on the Rocks, and this is a gorgeous brick red color, which is perfect for this time of year, and it has pretty golden flecks through it. I'm just going to swatch on the back of my hand so you can see. There. Gorgeous for this time of year. And what I like about this, even though it is looks to be quite a pigmented lipstick, it goes on very sheer, which makes it great for daytime because you don't want a deep dark shade for an afternoon out, which is where I'm heading. So I'm going to apply this beautiful sheer shade right to my lips. And I wish you could smell it. It smells like Dr. Pepper soda. It's delicious. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my lips. Okay, time for blush. I'm going to use my Master Glaze blush in Plums Up. And I chatted about these last week or the week before, so I would link that so you can see my review on these. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that right to my cheeks and up into my temples. And then I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to pat it out today. And what I like about these is that you could either use them with a brush or you can just pat it out as I'm doing with my ring finger. And I'm going right up into my temple just to blend it through out into the hairline. And same thing with the other side. Okay, so that completes my fall inspired look. I am so happy with the way this turned out. I love the combination of the golds and the bronzes and the plum and the way how the lip shade just pulls everything together. So tell me in the comments what you think of this look, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.